Hey guys, welcome to this episode of SHODO Showdown, the weekly news show that breaks down all the Shodo, Sodo, and Yudo news that comes out each week. And then after that, we're going to head on over to the Candy Toy Corner to check out one of the oddities in my collection that I just want to show off. Anyways guys, let's head on over to the news. Alright, so for our only bit of news this week, we look to build on May 27th, 2018. We get the release of Kamen Rider Evolt. This looks great. We don't just get the Phase 1, we also get the Phase 2 Dragon and the Phase 3 Rabbit. They look incredible. The only sort of knock against it I have is, again, usually just the sticker detail, because it looks like it leans heavily on that, but outside of that, I have a bit more contention with the Phase 1 form. It has the that sort of mush that we've been seeing in these releases. They sort of have to curve out some of these edges, which I get it, it makes sense. It's a trade-off. If we wanted a more adult version, we'd probably have to be going on P-Bandai, and you don't want that. But these look really good. With this new information, they also decided to give us the entire layout of Build Wave 10. Now, it really sucks, because if you wanted to know everything you were getting in Build Wave 10 before the pre-orders, there's no way to do it because the Wave 10 pre-orders are already down, at least on the AmiAmi side of things. You might be able to pick one up once it's released. So, let's just go through the distribution. So, in the first place, we get Kamen Rider Evolt's armor. We get Kamen Rider Evolt, his body and the rabbit portions in the second box. In your third box, you get the whale. Fourth box, you get the jet and the wings for Hawk Gatling. And then you get Kirin, the giraffe, in Wave 5. Wave 6 gives you the fan and the rest of the dragon form, so you get your Phase 2. Then for 7 and 8, you get either half of the Kamen Rider Hazard Trigger for Hawk Gatling, Pirate Resha. So, here again is the full distribution. I'm really looking forward to this wave. If you were on the fence of trying to get the set versus the box, I would definitely recommend the box, just because you have a higher chance of getting more bodies for your Kamen Rider Evolt. It's not guaranteed, but you'll at least, have a higher chance. With the set, you only get one of each of these, which is not bad in and of itself, but if you want your extras, if you want to create extra Evolts, you're gonna have to go with the box. Again, pre-orders are down, so make sure to catch them when they go up. These come out late next month, so keep your eyes peeled on whatever service you decide to use. Anyways, that's about it for the news this week. Let's head on over to the Candy Toy Corner, where we finally, have one. Alright, see you there. Alright, and we're back here at the Candy Toy Corner to check out some of my recent acquisitions. I recently went to Frank & Sons, the collectible toy show in the City of Industry, and I was with a friend, and he pointed out to me that there was some Kamen Rider stuff, and then came these guys. They were not in box, they were already pre-built, and the weird thing was they had all of their stickers applied, but when you peeled them back, it was fully painted. Like, whoever owned this to begin with decided to paint these figures, and you know what? I was so appreciative that I tore off all the stickers and kept the paint job, because it looks pretty good. Now, I only came away with these two. There were plenty more. These are from my initial collection, so let's, move these aside and focus on these guys. Now, the reason I wanted to get him was because, well, it's an exclusive movie form and it looks dope, but also because you can plop this off and you can put it on your standard Forze figure, just like so. Yeah, so, and that's not all that Forze came with. For whatever reason, and I don't know if this was indicative of the initial release, but Forze himself came with this extra fan piece.
Again, I don't know if he originally came with it, but it looks great. There was also another regular Forze that had a radar, but I already have a radar because I bought this guy secondhand on Yahoo Japan auctions. But these look great, and to me, in terms of the candy toy figures, out of all of them, I think Forze hits that really good middle ground. Just because when we had Wizard, you had just as much articulation, if not more, than Forze. But everything, look at that, everything flops. Not everything is sturdy, and he looks kind of lanky in places. Then, before that, I don't think before Forze we had that much articulation. I don't own any of the O's figures to verify that, so take that with a grain of salt. But the solidity of all of these joints and the amount of work they put into making these, they have screws. All the range of motion. I feel like these are the best retail release of candy toys to date, and I'm really glad to have found some. I'm looking into getting those Elect State ones that are still left there, but this is a great system. And not only that, you can swap, I guess, whatever limbs you choose. You can even swap from Meteor into Forze. It's a good time. And in order to stop you from swapping the wrong thing, this peg hole here is wider. Like, they all have different sort of diameters for these, different tolerances. So you can't put a left arm onto a right arm. It won't fit. So ingenious planning here. Again, for the time, these were really great. This is not even one of them. For the time, these were really great, and I really just wanted to highlight them, and just I want to know who owned these, man. Like, they clearly have a story. Someone bought them, someone painted them, and then they sold them. Like, the guy I bought it from, he clearly had no idea that he had them in his collection. And I can't wait to go over there and pick up some more. So, yeah, these, again, quite the oddity. I just wanted to sort of highlight these guys in this show because I love these. I love the Forze figures. There's so much mass to them. Like, everything feels nice. But yeah, that just about does it for my look at these guys. Again, I found these at Frank & Sons. I don't know if you live around the area, but the candy toys are everywhere, man. You just gotta find them.
Alright guys, so that just about does it for me this week. If you like this episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.